One of the things I've learned with acting is, like, it's funny, like during this interview, I try to just be in the moment and just don't think. You know, and that's the reason, that's the way I go into auditions. I have my little method that I prepare. Gotta have this moment, I gotta have this beat and everything. But when I go in there, I just focus on the other person, and to be honest with you, everything that I was studying, I don't care about. It's all about, I think, the connection. I think that's what's going to get you a job and everything like that. Because when you're on set, depending on what you're doing, you have everything around you. All you're doing is reacting, and you really have to. Auditioning is so much harder than when you're actually on set, and so that's the only way that I know how to succeed in audition. It's just focusing on the reader.
Are you competitive with yourself or with others?
I'm not really competitive with, that's a very interesting, that's a very well put question. I'm not competitive so much with other people, but I guess I'm competitive with the self and the fact that I demand a lot of myself, and this is, you know, I don't want to sound conceited or everything, but I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this and I'm really, really good at this. And it really upsets me sometimes when I go into these auditions and I have this game plan, and for some reason maybe I don't have that connection, it just wasn't there. It really really like bums me out, and almost to the point where I'm getting better at this, where where it might ruin my day. But then we go back to the advice that I'm trying to give myself, and one of the reasons why I have my dog is just, it's okay. Life is okay, whether you're going to be a successful actor or not, it's in a sense not up to me. I just have to go out there and just do what I do, and fate will decide what's in store for me.
How do you handle others being competitive with you?
I really don't think about it. It's one of the things I don't put much thought into. It's just I just try to do the best that I can do. I mean, I've booked jobs where, to be honest with you, I felt like I didn't give a good audition, and then I don't book jobs where I feel like, oh my God, I just had a moment, and it's like freaking. It leaves you the audition with that great feeling. And so, as far as others, I mean, I really don't think about it that much. I mean, yeah, I really don't.
What do you attribute that to, that when you go into an audition and you think, wow, I just really knocked their socks off, and there's no response, and then there's other times when you don't feel you've done your best, and then they choose you? Do you think it's all based on a look, a type?
Well, I've booked a number of commercials, and to be honest with you, some of these commercials, God, I'm just going to say it, Karen, they're stupid. And I go in there and I just like do my thing and everything, and I just have fun, and I go out and I'm like, what did I just do? I'm like, that was, and then they'll call me, and so I think a lot of times in commercials it may be about the look, which is cool. I mean, I have more of a character look, and I think that helps me, but I don't like that's what I guess intrigues me and like makes me competitive with myself more about the TV and film. Because it's not so much really about the look, it's really, you have to provide substance to the character.
We had talked to Bonnie Gillespie, and she said that sometimes the casting director can sense when someone's trying too hard.
Yes.
Do you think when you go in with a lighthearted thing and kind of just, okay, this is it, and you have fun with it, do you think maybe that they pick up on that? Or
casting directors, I mean, I think they're very good at knowing people. I think that's what makes them very, very good. I think you're right. I mean, they can smell desperation, like about 1 minute before you walk in the door, and they just smell it all over you. And I mean, it all goes back. I'm sorry. It all goes back to my dog. I just have to remember that everything is okay. Just go in there, have fun, and because if you really want something, sometimes, like you squeeze it too hard, then all of a sudden you look at it and it's like it's not any good anymore. because you've squeezed it too hard. So I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, it's like you have to just go in there and just have fun and be in the moment.